Good afternoon, everyone. This is my second try at this video. The first video somehow it got deleted from YouTube, but I'm going to cover how to install World of Warcraft on Linux Manjaro. Okay, that's right. So there's three files that we need to get from here. The first one is going to be, and if you're unsure about something, always right-click. Always click on it, and it's an explanation here. You need WineGecko. Okay. You need the wine build, and then you need wine mono. Okay, so three: gecko, mono, and wine. So go ahead and apply changes, blah blah blah. Yes, we want to get all this done, and then I'll come back once this is installed, and then we go to the second step. Terminal, and you type wine CFG, so that will be WINE CFG, no spaces. You hit enter. You want to make sure that this is set up to Windows XP. Obviously this is staging, so this is not staging, so we don't have that the additional tab for the graphics, for the tweaks. All right, so we're gonna leave these alone. The only setting that we wanted to make sure it was under applications to Windows XP. I'll come back and include any tweaks that I have found on the web or other people have posted online. So you hit OK. Then the next step is to make sure that you have OpenGL Enable rendering. So you need to open up a terminal window, go ahead and enter those commands, and then at that point you'll know your video card is ready to handle this. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and go down to the Blizzard page, and we're going to download the client, and that's where I'll come back to the video. Alright, so I had to change some of the settings so I can show you here. For some reason OBS was not showing the setup page. So I got the BattleNet up, so it basically tells me where I want to install this, blah blah blah. I hit continue. So then it's going to go through this for a while until I have the fully download BattleNet. So we'll come back once this is done. Alright, so this completed already. So there is so this is one of the reasons why you need a gecko. I believe it helps with this and also with the main page when it opens, once it's fully downloaded. So there is a bug on the UI, and I think that's just part of how wine is. So to select your region, you can't just click. Alright, so you have to hover over it. There you go. Hover over it, and then with the down arrow on your keyboard you select the Americas. Alright, then I'm going to go ahead and enter all my information, and I'll come back once I'm fully logged in. Alright. Alright, so we are installing it. So obviously I'm not going to record the whole installation while we're trying to install this. So I'll just hit close. You might, hey, this is new, so go ahead and close this. Yeah, I don't have any. Alright, so here we go. We got the nice window here, and it's fetching the info. So I'm going to let this run till it's completed, and then we'll come back once it has done, and I'll resume recording. Hello everyone, welcome to the final part of installing World of Warcraft and Manjaro in Wine. So at this point I have the game installed, but there was one piece that I forgot to do. So I'm going to show you what happens if you don't enable OpenGL in the WTF folder, okay? So anyway, we're connected. We'll go ahead and log in. Alright, so as you can see, this is running really slow on my system. If you hover over the game menu, you'll see that my frames per second is 6. Alright, if I move around, it's like, playing in an old 8086 computer at 286. Anyway, so the problem is I did not enable OpenGL, which you basically need to modify the the WTF file. So let me go ahead and exit the game completely, and I'll show you how that's done. And again, all this stuff is found online. So if we head over to again the Ubuntu Community World Warcraft page, here's the link. So it's enable OpenGL. So here's the command that I have to go. Need to find the WTF config that WTF folder, blah blah blah, make the changes. Alright, so this is what I need to make. So let me zoom back out again. So I already have that folder open. It is under home, your username, .wine, drive. I can probably zoom in here. Alright. So we are going to open the config WTF, and if we follow the directions, it's here, set GX OpenGL. Alright, so I'll go ahead and copy this. Paste it. I noticed that there's already one here for D3, D9. I'm guessing DirectX 9, so I'm going to delete this one. Okay, since I already installed the one at the bottom, right down here. All right. Let's see what else. That seems to be the only. Oh, again, if you're experiencing any audio problems, they tell you to enable these as well in the same file. I did not encounter any audio problems. The graphics, I am definitely going to do the graphics, so I'm going to copy these two. And if you use, if there are issues with character models, which I don't have any. Okay, there are some regedic tweaks that you can do. We can do those real quick to show you. Open a terminal window and type regedit, and it'll start the one equivalent on the Windows registry. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and open the terminal. All right. That was simple enough. Right, edit. Then if we look at the directions here, fine. So we type regedit. That window came up. Now we're looking for this key, H key current user software line. All right, so we go here, H key current user. Right here, we blow this up. Software line, H current user software line. Okay. highlight the wine folder in the left hand by clicking on it and opening new and then key. Alright, so we're click here, new key. Alright. Replace the new key with number with OpenGL. Alright, so we're going to replace the number here, the name. OpenGL, okay, that's simple enough. And then right click on the value and select new string. And then replace the number one with disable extensions. Alright, so new string value. Right click new string value, and here's the name, disable extensions. Okay. Then double click anywhere on the line above will open, and then in the value type this. Alright, so double click here and then the value, this one, hit OK. That's it. That's all the tweaks that I've been able to find. So let's go ahead and close this. There's another command that I like to run as well. I just happen to look around. So let me zoom in. You wanna, if you have an 8-core, I have an 8-core AMD, you wanna run this. Sudo cpupower -- CPU space 0 through 7 frequency set performance. Alright, so here's the command. I also run this one. I am not sure if it does anything in these here. I'll go ahead and post these in the description. I picked this up from one of the forums as well. Alright, so let me run these two and then we can run the game. So what this does, it speeds up your processor and puts it on performance mode. As you can see here, I don't think you can see it very well. Here, my processors are currently hovering around 1.4. Alright, so if I enter that command that we just entered here, you'll see that I'm in performance mode now, 3.5. Okay, and no, my processor is not overclocked. Alright, that's one. And then I don't know what this does. Turn off vblank, I believe. Alright, vsync. We can run this one too. Alright, and then let's do those for now. Alright, let's go back here and see how how well it's gonna run. So we change the WTF file so it'll use OpenGL, and we made the changes to the reged, and now I'm running in performance mode for my processor. I can tell right away just how quickly I can move my character, that it's already making a difference. Right away, I can see the animations as well. If we hover over this, we're sitting at about 71. I hover at 71, 75, 30. So I don't know why it's doing that, but it'll take. Oh well, one of the other reasons too is my NVIDIA drivers. I'm still using the 352.63, I believe. All right, so I can possibly turn some of the stuff off. Graphics, full screen.